Ooh. Y'all tune in your boy, Billionaire Charlie. You know what I mean? Today, man, I got a legendary story, man. This one I call Legendary Pete. From my hood, with the hands back, 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 back. Legendary Pete, man. This story, man, this is a legendary story, man. Woo. Pete used to have them hands, man. Back, 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 back. Woo. Y'all ready, man? Ah! We doing, ladies and gentlemen, Legendary Pete, know what I mean? Let's get it, man. You did what I'm talking about, man? We about to talk about it, man. We gonna talk about it, man. Every neighborhood, man, has a guy like this, man, that's quick with the hands. Bap, 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 bap. You know what I mean? And Pete, man, legend with them hands, man. I got so many Pete stories, man, from my neighborhood. Legendary Pete. Bap, bap, bap. Lean. Remember the Tom Poe used to do the Tom Poe catch niggas. Bap, 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 bap. Pete was a legend with the hands, man. Growing up as a kid, man, they feared Pete with them hands, man. And that's a fact, man. People don't know the real stories, man. They don't know, man. Tell the Park got some legends, man, with their bop, bop. And Pete definitely one of them, man. As a young pup, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't no big fighter back in them days, you know what I'm saying? I was a young chubby kid, man, getting bullied and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I had this one guy in the neighborhood, man. I'm not gonna say his name, but it was this guy in our neighborhood, man. He used to pick on me, take my money, all type of stuff, man, when I was a youngin', little pup, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how we convinced Pete to get this guy, but let me tell you, man. Legendary Pete, man. Just remember what I'm saying, man. This guy, man, he used to bully me all the time, man. When I was a youngin', I was a little kid, put you in the field, Nelson, DDT you on the ground, take your money out your pocket type of guy. He was a bully, little neighborhood bully. He was a little older than us. I used to run around with this dude named Saquon. This was my guy back in the days when I was out the park, a little youngin', you know what I'm talking about? I was a youngin', you know what I'm saying, running the park. But everybody knew Pete. Pete and Bud and Monte, them boys had hands. Bop, 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 bop. I'm going to give y'all the legendary of Bud coming soon too, man. For real, man. Bud, bop, bop, bop. Bud was nice with the hands too. Man, I'm going to tell you, one of the amazing fights I seen out the park was Bud and Monte, man. A youngin', we see that. Bop, bop, bop. I'm talking about speed, accuracy. You know what I mean? Got that, you know what I mean? Got this good stamina, you know what I mean? Good stance and everything, man. Power punches, bop, 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 speed. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna get into that whole story. I'm gonna stay on the Pete, the legendary Pete story. Let's get back to it. So this guy, he was bullying me, man. I ain't gonna say his name, but he wore a do-rag all the time. I ain't gonna say his name, though. You know what I'm saying? He bullying me and Saquon, you know what I'm saying? Taking our money, beating us up. We was little youngest back then, pups. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't know how we convinced Pete to get this guy, but back in the days when we was younger, it was a thing what we used to do. If I set it on first, you just follow up. And I think that's what we told Pete. But I never had the intentions of following up because I knew I couldn't beat him, the guy, you know what I'm saying? So I remember this particular day, man. I'm outside the park. You know, I'm on Hope Street. You know what I'm saying? The back where the trucks and stuff be at. You know what I'm saying? On that little block on the back. You know what I'm saying? On Hope Street, man. And I remember he get me, man. I'm a little young. I go, I'm crying like a little baby. I'm crying like a little baby, man. And I remember we went into Pete, and I remember Pete had an issue with this guy too, man. So we ended up catching up with him. Pete, out of nowhere, man. When I say lightning speed, catch him, boom. You could tell the dude was scared, but he's trying to throw his hands. Pete catch, bop, 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 boom, boom, boom. Keep him with a scoop game, boom. I said, woo! Pete, man. Yo, nasty with it, man. Nasty. I'm talking about he used to do the tom pole, had the stance, he be whop, 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 whop. Speed, accuracy. You know what I'm saying? Power. Bop, 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 bop. Gone. Homie scared to death, man. He catching them. You know what I mean? It's easy money. Floyd Mayweather. Bap, bap, bap. Catching them. Easy. He taking that man money out there, man. And I remember that fight for the longest, man. That guy, you tore that guy to pieces out there, man. You feel me? That was, man, legendary Pete, man. Pete had people in fear of his hands, man. We ain't talking no guns. We ain't talking no other stuff. We talking legendary fights as a youngin', man. And Pete was the best at it, man. The best, man. There ain't won't too many people that'll tell you from Tower to Park that Pete won't nice with them hands, man. I'd be in the crib, you know what I mean, shadow boxing, thinking on Pete sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? When I was a young kid. You know what I'm saying? I always had the mentality that I wanted to beat the best. And Pete was the best, man. You had Bud, you had Monte, you had them guys out there. Bop, bop, bop. They were nice with them hands, man. Bleak was nice with the hands too, man. We had a lot of good fighters out there, man. People don't understand, man. It was gladiator school for us, man. You had to fight or you had to go home crying. We fought every day out the park. That's what we did. We was gladiators. So anybody that come from our era, from West, the Cold, any of them, run up on them and see what happened, man. Them guys got hands for real. You know what I'm saying? You can't just run up on no Pete. You get 2 pieces and throw them in the basket, man. For real. We grew up like that. You know what I'm saying? Gladiator school, man. We was gladiators, bro. But let me get off that, man. Pete, man. You know what I'm saying? I had another issue with this guy. You know what I'm saying? My man, he's an honorable guy. Ooh, we was kids. You see what I'm saying? Me and Big West had an issue. You know what I'm saying? This before West and all of them became cool and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I was cool with Pete back then. Like, we was cool. You know what I'm saying? So I had an issue with them. And, you know, West had a big, you know what I mean? West and them was deep. Back in the day when we was youngest, man. And West got to messing with me one day. You feel what I'm saying? And they hadn't walked all the way home. They used to bully me and shit like that when I was a youngin'. So you know what I say, man? I say, you know what, man? I said, man, let me go get Pete in them. So I go get Pete. I find Pete, and I forget who with Pete at this time. But all Pete and everybody just came with it. I think it was Pete, Tom, and all of them, man. And they came with me, man. And let me tell you, man, I ain't never seen a big boy run so fast. West was gone. All of them was gone. All of them was gone, man. They were gone, boy. Man, Pete was a legend, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. Them hands, he was nice with it. Bap, 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 bap. Legendary Pete, man. Like, let's be real, man. Pete did it so many times to people, man. Embarrassed them. Tom Poe, whop, whop, whop. Quick speed, accuracy. I can't drop the names, but Pete knocked out a lot of people. A lot of people. Pete knocked them out. Bap, 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 bap. See, this is the thing about Pete, man. Pete was tall, skinny. He was like a Delonte Widener in our neighborhood, catching them. Boom, boom. But only thing is, I feel like he had more speed. Just imagine if he would have been a professional boxer. He would have been nasty, man. For real, man. Pete was that guy, man. You ain't get sugar cold, nothing. People, man, Pete put fear in people's hearts, man. You know what I'm saying? So when I was a youngin' and I was talking stuff about Pete, I was saying that because I was thinking from a gladiator. Because I already knew what time it was when it came to my hands. You better be ready. Because I had power. As I grew a little older and I wasn't a young, chubby kid, I had a little power. But like I said, Pete had speed and that, and accuracy. You see what I'm saying? I was just talking on the side of my neck. Because I knew back then what Pete was all about. What Pete would have did, man. He was nice with them hands, man. I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't give you no story. You know what I'm saying? Pete was a legend with them hands, man. And that's all I got to say, man. This billionaire Charlie, man. You know, just getting y'all my little Tower of the Pop stories, man. You dig what I'm saying? The legendary Pete, man. Remember what I said, man. Pete was that guy, man, when it came to them hands. I got plenty of stories, but I ain't gonna go into every last one of them like that. Pete knocked out a lot of people, man. Just was like that, and I witnessed it. Pete was like that, man. And anybody that tell you, if a person from the plot tell you that Pete wasn't nice with them hands, he Looney Tune crazy. For real. Pete was like that. You know what I'm saying? But let me get the billionaire, this billionaire Charlie TV, you know what I'm saying? Let's get the heck out of here with this meat. You know what I'm talking about? Hey! Legendary Pete, man. That's how I feel, man. Legendary Pete, man. Plug it out. Love the house. You a fucking mouse. Legendary Pete, man. That was my story, man. And that was a half a story. And I got more stories. A legendary Pete, man. What am I talking about? Real legend, man, with them hands, man. We ain't talking all that other, you know what I mean? We keeping it clean, man. You know what I'm talking about? But with them hands, Pete was like that. Woo! Pete was a beast, man. Child of Park, man. You did what I'm talking about. Ass out. Ass out. Ooh. Toast. Love y'all, man. Y'all know what I always say. Put God first, family and finances, man. And if you want to donate to the channel, it's in the subscription down at the below. Legendary Pete. Love y'all, man.